so now I'm going to give you 4 great tips that everybody can live by for any renovation around the home.
Cool.
First thing is budget, right?
Budget.
Budget. You want to think about your budget is the #1 thing, right?
Realistic budget.
And yes,
Yeah.
be honest with yourself, but a good rule of thumb to live by for your budget is know what you're going to get. So your return on your investment. So what rooms should you sort of strategically go after? Meaning, what room do you think is #1 you should go after that's good for your investment? #1 room in your house would be?
Well, for me, is the kitchen.
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what #2 is?
Toilet.
No.
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 Bedroom.
Nobody?
We're running out of rooms.
Basement or the attic, because that is something that people just don't think about. But again, we have a little, I think we're going to show a little slide here.
Oh, there we go. Look at
so
this.
if you have a $200,000 home, your kitchen is first, finished attic or basement is second, usually about the same percentage, because that's what you want to spend on it. So if you have a $200,000 house, you want to spend about $20,000 to $30,000, because if you go over, you start spending $50,000, $60,000, you're not going to recoup that investment. But the finished attic and or basement makes the most sense.
I have a friend who was looking to move into a new home after many years, and her #1 requirement was the basement.
Yeah.
And the condition of the basement.
Well, because lots of times when they come in and appraise your home, they don't use your basement or your attic as your overall square footage. Those are like bonus added rooms. So if you're ever trying to sell your home, well, look, you have that, your neighbor doesn't. Okay, so that's rule #1 is
Rule number
budget. Go check the checklist, which is kitchen, finished attic, master suite, powder room, patio or deck, living and dining room. That's only 1% to 3%. So again, if you live by that scale, it's pretty good scale to live by to know how much you should be spending so you're not breaking your bank.
Boy, your living room is like bottom of the barrel.
I know. The living room's kind of easy, right? You know, you can kind of make yourself. I always tell people when they're designing, make sure that you think about what you're putting into the room, because that's where you're going to have a good room go to a great room. Of course, one of the main things is paint. Paint is something that's very easy. Again, my sort of rule of thumb here is like, if you can put lipstick on, you can paint a wall. And if you can't, if you never put lipstick on, come over to my house. I have a 2-year-old daughter. She'll put lipstick on, and she's done it to me many times. Okay? But the one thing is about paint is we're so used to putting just paint on a wall and then having to throw that extra paint away when we don't like it if we're trying to get a swatch. Well, this company came out, which is called Sampleize, and they came out with these little, bigger swatches that are just peel and stick. And the cool thing about them, every major...
Oh, this is so fun!
Yeah, it's so cool, because you want to actually put that little, that little paint color or that big paint color on your wall. But this is just
Instead
a simple...
of going home with something this big on those little paint...
And then you have to throw it away, right? You don't use it unless you're really smart and you can recycle or something like that. But here, you can just put it right on your wall, stick it on your wall, and it's the finished product. You know what it's going to look like in your home, because, of course, with your floor is different, natural light is different, the lighting in your home is going to be different.
And if you have a large enough family, they can each go in and get the same sticker, and you can do your wall for free.
Yeah, absolutely. $5.99. Those are pretty cool pieces. Finally, somebody came up with something. The last rule of thumb, super simple, is try to find stuff in the off season, because when it's cold outside, the contractors aren't working as much. Try to go after finding elements for your home.
That's a really good tip. If you're going to buy stuff for renovation, it's even smart to bring it and store it in your basement or attic.
Absolutely, because now you have it finished, right? With wood on your walls.
Did you see how I brought that full circle?
Yeah, all the way back. All the way back.